Hey everybody, I'm Sean Moeller from DAYTROTTER, and you're listening to the JimmyFro Indie Music Show. That's like I'm having a lot of fun exploring Nashville, and just sort of scouring it and seeing who's around that area, and it's been really interesting because I think we've been able to introduce some really cool bands to the world, and that's same with San Francisco, and we were doing stuff here in Austin for quite a while, and London has been such a nice studio for us too, because there's all those bands, they just don't come over here to play. You can't afford to do it. If you come over to the U.S., it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, so they stay over there. And it's the same with young bands here, where it's like, you're not going to go to Europe until you got a reason to go to Europe. So we've been able to get a lot of those really great, sort of young UK bands in over there, and I don't know, it's like I've always sort of thought about it'd be nice to really tap into it to a Portland or something like that, but it almost seems a little too easy. I'd like to it'd be fascinating to try and do something, I don't know, just in a strange spot, and maybe Youngstown's it, I don't know.
I hope so. We have a vine it's unpicked, and it's a vine that's growing, and I think of myself as sort of a sub-filter, and when I talk to guys like you, it gives me pleasure. There's obviously no financial gain in doing a podcast, but it gives me pleasure to hand people like yourself a flash drive and say, hey man, listen to these folks, that they deserve to be heard, they're writing good stuff. So it's good to know. I think this interview is going to help out a lot of people.
This is Jocelyn from Pearl and the Beard, and you're listening to the JimmyFro Music Show. Booyah!
John, I wanted to get into the app. In addition to DAYTROTTER.com, I own the app, and I've been turned on to a lot of bands via video performances. For example, last year you guys did some high-def cam work for the stage at 6th, and I think the Lumineers and Monsters of Men, the footage was just impeccable. Yeah. And those bands are incredible. And like when you watch something and hear it, I think it's more apt to turn people onto the music.
Yeah, I think we don't do a ton of that video stuff. We don't do a ton.